Happy Valentine's, happy Valentine's. It's Thursday, February the 14th. God, I didn't know where I was then. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're having a good Valentine's wherever you are. Hope you've managed to rush out and get the chocolate and the card and the roses. By the way, don't buy roses on the day, on Valentine's Day, because you will get ripped off. It's like an automatic license for shops to charge what the hell they want for flowers. I saw in the local town today, because I did forget the chocolate, £40 for a bunch of roses, and they were selling them £4.50 each. And I know it's all about love, but you know, I would rather have £40 worth of really nice continental chocolate from Thornton's than £40 worth of dead flowers in 3 days' time. But that's just me. That's just Mr. Logical, precise, exacting me, isn't it? So happy Valentine's wherever you are. If it's not your Valentine's today, or in terms of you haven't got any, or you had no cards to bust through the door at. I mean, it was terrible this morning. I had to move cards out of the way before I could get out. Of course not. And yeah, if you haven't got Valentine's, well, join Twitter. Go to twitter.com/Phil Campbell, and I'll make sure that I will present you with a heart, because Twitter have provided the ability to heart people, which I thought was a really nice touch. And I think they've also rolled out today the ability to reply quickly, where you click on a big arrow which replies to the next person, to the person who sent you a message. But happy Valentine's anyway. Right, and also before I go on, happy birthday to Subwolf, Rob Subwolf. It's his birthday on Valentine's Day, so he gets the best of both worlds. Alright, so moving quickly on even, purl.com, capital T, 3, small t, 5. Yes, Nick, Loudmouth Man, these are not fixed yet, but the reason for that is we're very, very busy working on Pulver TV, and development comes first. The only reason why I do these videos, it's like a 10-minute release, and I click on the button, upload it. I don't have to do any editing. It's all straight shot, bang, 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 bang. So I do apologise that the links and stuff. This is purl.com, capital T, 3, small t, 5. Online videos hits a record-busting 10 billion views. This is quite a big deal. December represented a considerable strong month for online video viewing, said Erin Hunter, ComScore Executive Vice President of Media and Entertainment. Where are we at? In fact, ComScore estimates that nearly 1 in 3 online videos is viewed on a Google site. The Cookie Monster recorded a whopping 3.3 billion views during the month, or a 32% market share, which is pretty huge for Google. YouTube was, of course, the most viewed with 97%. That's huge, especially now that the writers' strike, which, by the way, I caught the last end of it on the television the other day, saying that because of new media, that their jobs or wages were affected. Well, yeah, it was coming for years. You've had good times for years. It's time for a new agenda, a new format, and that is community, the ability for people to better their lives by, if they have a creative talent, skill, or very good at a job, why shouldn't people have the same platform to vocalise themselves on? So this whole, we're losing money. Well, you should be better. You should get better at writing. You should put time into it, dedicate more time, and make your stuff better. That should get you all arguing and sending me hateful emails. Yay! Right, next topic, or next tab, should I say. This is completely different tangent altogether, because we like to skip around all the time. This is a guy called Paul Calver. Calverphoto.com, CALVER photo.com, /hello.html. Really, really lovely little site. It's a flash site, and it's so easy to get to his photos. And I just wanted to make people aware of it, because I thought his photos were really lovely. And I love his little interface as well. And some of the photos are fantastic. I especially like his scapes portfolio, and great photographer, great vision. And I think whenever you come across a site that you really like and you think, yeah, that's really well executed and put together, you should tell people. So that's Calver Photo, CALVER photo.com. Okay, next one. Factory Fresh Asus EEC PC vulnerable to hackers. Don't panic if you've got one. This is just for people out of the box It runs on, I'm trying to think of the name of the operating system now, Xandros, that's it. The EEPC, which is from Asus, if you don't know what that is, it's a really, really small portable laptop that runs a distribution of Linux called Xandros, and straight out of the box it is actually vulnerable to hackers because there is issues with the Samba file system. Samba is say it's like a porter or file manager for sending files from Windows and back to Linux. But I think if you disable Samba or maybe just get the updates for it, chances are the people who are buying these things are probably putting XP on them or changing it to another format anyway. But I still want to get my hands on one of these Asus PCs. I think they're the right price. I think they're ideal for little web browsing on the SETI type action. And definitely going to get one of these for Sam from the States when I go to South by Southwest, which I can't wait to go to, by the way. I've got so much development work to get done in the next 3 weeks, but then it's all about the media for Pulver TV, dude. And also we'll be filming stuff live for Quick and Seismic and BAM User and everything that we can possibly broadcast with that has a battery will be broadcasting with it. And we've got some really exciting stuff coming up that I can't wait to tell you about. I can't launch it yet. I want to leave it 24 hours before we go and then just drop it on everybody and say this is what we built and this is what we're doing. So cool. Next thing, I mentioned live Yahoo the other day. I think it's gone through a whole suite of changes again, and one of the things that I liked about Yahoo in general is that they've always been quite proactive when it comes to developers. And if you go to developer.yahoo.com/ylive, they have an API for their social TV, and it can only get better in terms of the scalability of it. At the moment they've only got a team of 6, but as soon as Yahoo go, yeah, we like it and other people like it and it's raising attention, they're going to obviously invest more money or more time in building a video transcoding engine service. I mean, Yahoo have got a great network to do that, so this will probably take Yahoo into the next stage. It's probably a very wise move of Yahoo not to accept Microsoft offers, but it was a pitiful offer really. It sounded like a lot of money, but then again, you're buying Yahoo, you know, so unlucky Microsoft, maybe later on down the line. Yeah, so the developer thing for Yahoo, it's got a JavaScript Ajax API to control specific embedded broadcast, and the REST API is used to query our service to find existing broadcasts for showcasing your application. So there's a lot of really cool stuff going on there. Next one, this is at purl.com/Eric, or ERIKW, sorry, Eric. ERIKW, and this is a post over on Engadget, and this just shocked me really, the sheer amount of mobile phones that were sold in 2007, which was Symbian. 77 million Symbian phones shipped in 2007. Sorry Microsoft and Apple, you may have some fancy smartphone sales this year in your cute little American way, but globally there's no question who's the real leader in this segment. The Symbian OS shipped on 77 million units in 2007. That's a 50% growth over 2006 sales. Props to Symbian at the end of the day. I mean, they've gone through some changes, some very harsh, learned some big mistakes and fixed them very quickly. That's the most important thing. They've managed to get the new versions of the firmware out and still scale for the new stuff that's coming out. So props to Symbian there. Next topic. This is at purl.com/capital R, small s, capital B, capital N, the curse of the pro blogger. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about the usage of the word pro blogger. Does pro blogger mean that you're popular or you're well known? I don't like the idea. I suppose I've never really liked the idea of that terminology. I don't like anybody to think me as well, any of them really, amateur, pro, you know, intermediary. At the end of the day, it segregates you off from, you know, somebody coming into the scene because they feel a bit like, well, I can't ask him because he's a pro. don't like that. I think it should be. There might be something new that a newbie or somebody new to the scene can bring to the rest of it. But this is the curse of the pro blogger: time management and scaling yourself up. Interesting that you should call it that. Written on February the 14th by Darren Rosen. Go and check that out. It's an interesting read. I think scaling up is probably best left to hardware and software development. I don't think you can really scale yourself up. I think you're either cut out to do it or you're not. And I don't think you should put yourself through a nervous breakdown just for popularity or status or indeed whatever it is that a pro blogger gains. But that's it for today. Have a happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, and then it's the weekend. What do we do at the weekend? We get drunk. Fantastic. Bye.